Hey, Adam here from Adam's Awesome Projects, and today in this video in part 2 what we're going to do is paint and weather our late Tiger 1. And in part 1 what we've did beforehand is we built the kit and then we applied on the shadow coat. So we're going to do the painting with the dark yellow and the NATO green and the NATO brown camo, and I'll explain more in the video as well. So enough talking and let's get started.
Welcome everyone to a new special bit. The online news of Silver letting it's me. And they need some photos and that's somebody.
Okay guys, so this is what my late Tiger 1 looks like, and it looks really good. I really like the finish on the camo pattern and the dark yellow, and what I really like about this kit is the way the wheels look. And however, I got the tracks on with some care and patience, and it took a while to get on, but thankfully I was able to get them on. And I added on the tools and I added on the little tow cables, and the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to take some microsol and we're going to brush that on the decals. I'm going to do some chip effects. So what I've got in my hand is a paintbrush that's dipped in black paint, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the black paint on areas where I think there will be chips. I'm going to do some rust effects. So what I'm using is Vallejo's light oxide. This is a light rust, and where I'm going to apply the rust is right here on the turret, and right here, and right there. And brush it down so that way you get that effect. Flip this over to the other side and do the same on the other. I'm going to do some mud effects. So normally in my videos I would do the glue with grout where I brush the glue on and sprinkle on the tile grout. But instead of doing that, since this model looks really good, I don't want to overdo it. So instead I'm using Vallejo's mud effects, and I thinned it a little with water. And I'm just going to scoop some out and put it on the areas where I want the mud at. I'm going to add some dust effects. So what I've got in my hand right here is Tamiya's XF57 buff, and that's the color I always use for dust effects. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the airbrush setting on mist, and we're going to keep the airbrush about 12 to 14 inches away, just like how Andy from Andy's Hobby Headquarters does it. And what it's going to do is it's going to dirty it up, and it will create like a little dust effect since it traveled on rocks and dust comes towards it. So let's get started on applying our dust coat. Alright, so this is the completed model Tiger 1 from start to finish, and it looks really good. And one of the main reasons why I like this kit is that it was easy to build, but it's not at a beginner's level. It's more of like for the intermediates and the advanced, like I said. And it's still a good kit though, and I really like the driver and my camo pattern, especially the chip paint and also the mud rather than the glue and grout, because it looks more realistic and it made it more like it was traveling through muddy fields. And I put the airbrush on mist when I did the dust effect, and it wasn't that hard. I just had to keep it away from the tank, and then I shot it on, and that's how it created that dust effect. But overall, I'm planning to do more Tiger ones, but I'm going to stick with these two for now, especially my earlier one. I want to thank everybody for watching part 2 and the final part of painting and weathering Tamiya's late Tiger 1, and that kit actually turned out perfect, but I was glad also that I got the tracks on, because it was a little bit difficult to put them on because they just didn't want to stay together. So that's one of the reasons why I only recommend this for intermediates and advanced modelers and not the beginners, because this is an old 1989 Tamiya kit. So as always, please like, share, and don't forget to rate, favorite, and comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos coming your way. And if you have a certain model kit requests, please leave them in the comments below. So this is Adam from Adam's Awesome Projects. Peace out.